Welcome back. This is Rito here, and we are on the Magnus the Mage character doing a special bonus video. We just defeated Calamitas in the last Magnus the Mage episode, and we also hit 5,000 subscribers on the channel. I thought it would be a good celebration of the big milestone we just hit for the channel to do a no-hit challenge with Calamitas. So that means I'm going to be doing the fight without getting a single hit, and this Armageddon will make sure that that happens. So I'm going to completely optimize myself for damage and just keep trying until we get it. I've actually never done a no-hit challenge, so this will be my first one, and I think it's going to be a pretty tricky boss to start with. So let's go ahead and turn on the Armageddon, and we are going to jump right into it. Time to cue the montage of fails that I'm sure will come. So I hope you all enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for helping this channel reach 5,000. I really appreciate all of your support. Here's attempt 1. I actually wasn't recording my audio while I was doing these attempts because I wanted to focus more, so I'm just going to narrate this after the fact. I was trying a few different weapons out on the first attempts, just kind of getting a feel for it. You can see right there I just died from a little floating eye. It's kind of fun. Even those small mobs will kill you in one hit if a boss is spawned. I was trying to use Tears of Heaven, but so many of the particles would miss the bosses because they do move so quickly. I was feeling pretty good that my third attempt I almost got her down to 50%. And on attempt 4, we got Calamitas even farther down, which was really exciting. We got to the point where it spawns all of the small Calamitas minions that circle around Calamitas, and that's really where things started getting tricky. I stopped counting the attempts and just kind of showing a couple fails here, just kind of rapid fire. Those little lasers got me so many times. They're easy to dodge for the most part, but the fact that you have to dodge every single one of them every time makes it really tricky. And then this part right here, so hard. The way Calamitas dashes once when she summons the like 5 or 6 little tiny Calamitas minions is so precise and so quick that killed me so many times. I had to get very used to the right direction to dash, and there might be a little bit of luck to it as well. And I switched to using the Terraria because I really like how accurate it is, and it seemed to take the boss's health down faster than any of the other weapons. Then I took a quick break to build some houses up in one of the large planetoids. The reason for this is I wanted to get the Drunk Princess to spawn because she provides a few debuffs that drop your defense but increase your offense, very similar to the Fabsol Vodka type of thing. And so I bought a few of those, plus she sells these little candles that increase your movement speed in the vicinity and your damage, so I put those down as well. One thing I also started doing was learning the right time to use Adrenaline. Once when she summons those small Calamitas minions that circle her was when I needed to use Adrenaline. That seemed to be the most crucial part of the fight. Right here was actually the first time I defeated those little minions, and it spawns 2 more of the brothers. I probably would have won this if it wasn't for this right here, landing exactly in the cave. And just kept practicing and getting more consistent on getting to the last stage, but that dash just got me so much. And here is the final attempt, the successful attempt. You can see I used Wrath of the Ancients. I was doing that towards the end, and that helps really increase the damage spike right at the beginning. One thing I did want to mention is that I'm using post-Plantera gear, which probably isn't the most correct way to do this no-hit challenge, but this isn't trying to be like some official challenge or anything. And right here you can see there's tons of lasers, and I use a dodge dash right into the lasers in order to avoid getting hit. And I got adrenaline, so I'm just saving that until we get to the right point. And here we go, adrenaline. And then just try to stay as far away as I could and hope that I could get it taken down before it does another dash. And there we go, now we got the brothers, and my heart was pumping really hard right here because this was the farthest I had gotten, and I did not want to die. Oh my gosh, we did it! We did it! We got her! Take that, Calamitas. I may have scattered my arena with tombstones, but we did it. A no-hit run of Calamitas on Death Mode. Let me walk you through what we used, because we did a couple upgrades. Of course, we're using the Armageddon, and you can see it says bosses will no longer kill you instantly. We just turned it off. The item we used was the mythical Terror Ray, and you notice the magic damage is a lot higher right now. That's because we have a few effects that we've added. The first thing is we took off all defensive accessories. We have everything rolled to menacing, and we're optimized for speed with Grand Gelatin, and then this counter scarf is invaluable because it allows you to actually dodge attacks, which can prevent you from dying if you dodge through a laser or something like that. We have the Fab Soul buff, we have the white wine, the evergreen gin, and the vodka buff. And then we also have the Spite and Limber. Spite and Limber come from these little candles, and I have 2 right here, and then I have 2 right up here. So I had the effect most of the time, seeing as though I stayed within this kind of circular range here. So the NPC that actually allows you to get this is the Drunk Princess, and she sells that stuff. It's kind of expensive, but it's definitely worth it if you're going to be doing these types of runs. So these I really probably won't use, but when you're doing a no-hit run, it doesn't matter how low your defense is. My defense is 33 right now. But it doesn't matter. Any hit is going to kill me anyways. The end result is I am the most glass cannon version of Magnus I could think to create, but it worked. Oh, and with all the excitement, I forgot, I didn't even open up the treasure bags. Let's take a quick look at what we got. Okay, I'll just sell a lot of this. We got so many Ashes of Calamity. Honestly, lots of good resources from that, but not much else. I mean, we already had pretty much everything from Calamitas. The reason we did that, like I said before, is I wanted to do something special for the 5,000 subscription milestone. I really appreciate all of your support and enthusiasm for the videos and the series and the showcases, everything. I really appreciate it. Maybe as we go, I'll do some little bonus things like this when we hit milestones. I don't know if I want to do too many more no-hits. This was probably not the right no-hit to start with because there's a lot of stray effects that can hit you during the Calamitas fight. Thank you guys so much for your support once again. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to like and subscribe. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time.